here's the thing about LeBron, and we'll go back to what's really important here. LeBron broke the all-time scoring record.
Exactly.
LeBron is going to be the first player ever with 40,000 points. LeBron is going to be the first player ever, maybe the only player ever, to have 40,000, 10,000, and 10,000.
Correct.
LeBron James is going to be the first player ever to reach a potential 50,000 combined playoff points and points. LeBron James has the most points ever. LeBron James has the most playoff points ever. LeBron James has fourth in assists. LeBron, like the accolades, when you talk about the resume, no one touches LeBron. Kareem was there. Kareem had a big part. If you're out there and you've been a Kareem is the GOAT guy, and I know that's few and far between these days because it seems like everybody's Team Jordan or Team LeBron, but there are Kareem guys out there. This is a big part of it. A big part of it. He's the all-time leading scorer.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is everybody talking about, oh, but he'll never be the scorer Jordan was, whatever. It's like, dude, the ship has sailed.
Well, why don't I play the clip that we've discussed
Sure.
that breaks that down? Because I don't think
is this the JJ Redick clip I sent you?
Correct. So you sent this to me the other day, and I don't think either of us could sum it up as well as he did. That's why I want to play it. I just think how he went through and broke it down, it was very well said. It was very well articulated. And I'm just going to play the clip and we can stop it at certain moments. But the main overall theme of this clip is he's debunking every ridiculous 100% false narrative that Jordan's not a scorer. I'm sorry, that LeBron's not a scorer.
First Take last week had a segment. The question was, is LeBron James an all-time scorer?
Dog, 89 away.
Yeah.
You view LeBron as an all-time great scorer.
You know, it's weird. I kind of don't.
It's really interesting. I just want to point a couple things out. So LeBron James, we can talk about his longevity, and that's part of the reason he's breaking this record. He's got the 5th highest career scoring average all time in the NBA. Jordan is first, 30.1. Wilt just behind him, 30.07. The next three, Elgin Baylor, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. LeBron is 0.06 points behind Kevin Durant and 0.14 points behind Elgin Baylor. So he's essentially one of the 3 greatest all-time scorers by scoring average. By scoring average.
Yep.
It's not just a longevity thing. Better career shooting percentage from 2 than Kevin Durant. Better than Jordan. 9th all-time in threes. On top of that, he's 4th all-time in assists. I just, the constant narrative about nitpicking things with LeBron, most of them are just not factual. LeBron James is not clutch, right? That's another thing that people bring up all the time. Remember early in his career, he would just make the right play and kick to his teammates when he was double teams?
He just keeps breaking these narratives one by one.
Play-by-play tracking era started in 1996, 1997 season. LeBron James has the most clutch time points ever. He's got over 2,600. The only other player with over 2,000 clutch time points is Kobe. LeBron James, second most game-tying or game-winning shots inside the final minute of the fourth quarter or overtime. Kobe's number 1. They're the only 2 guys that have more than 80. Kobe has 88. LeBron has 81. LeBron James has 5 game-winning buzzer beaters in the playoffs, the most ever in NBA history. I don't know where people are coming up with these. LeBron James, is he an all-time great scorer? No, he is the all-time greatest scorer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is LeBron James clutch? Well, you could make the argument he's the most clutch player ever.
The problem is, and this is what it comes down to, Andy. It's not about personality. It's not about what people like. What it comes down to is old heads that were straight up brainwashed will take positives and twist them into negatives because they can't fathom that their guy ain't the best anymore. It's like growing up with an abusive father, but he's your dad. So you're like, my dad used to hit me and I turned out okay. Dude, what are you talking about? Your dad shouldn't have hit you. There's better ways to do it. No, but like Michael Jordan is 80s and 90s kids sports dad. He's their fucking hero, and you're not pulling that fucking dog toy out of their teeth. And I want to do one more thing on the GOAT thing. And we do a lot of cross-sport thing because I think taking things out of people just cannot, dude, when it comes to basketball. Boomer Jordan heads, they just won't. They can't let go of their dog toy. So I like to talk cross-sport stuff because I like to put stuff in a perspective that you guys can manage it. Joe Montana has 4 Super Bowls, and he played in 4 Super Bowls, and he played perfectly in those 4 Super Bowls. And that is why you'll hear a lot of people say, best Super Bowl quarterback ever, Joe Montana. A lot of people think Joe Montana is the GOAT still. A lot of people think Joe Montana is a whatever quarterback of all time, despite obviously not having the statistics that match up with a modern quarterback. The other shitty thing people use about LeBron James is Michael Jordan, 6-0 in finals. LeBron James, he doesn't even have a winning record. If you take Joe Montana's entire career right now, as is, we all think, you have him as a top 5 quarterback of all time?
Yeah, probably.
We both agree he had an amazing career, right?
Sure.
If you take Joe Montana's career all time and change nothing, except in addition to the 4 Super Bowls he won, he made 6 more and lost them. No fucking human being on earth can with a straight face tell me that makes his career worse. Nobody. You cannot be out there and tell me if Joe Montana's career was exactly the same, but with more playoff wins, more playoff yards, a better playoff winning percentage, and 6 Super Bowl losses, that his career is worse. But they will lie to your fucking face and tell you that's why LeBron James' career isn't Michael Jordan's. If Patrick Mahomes loses on Sunday, he is 1-2 in Super Bowls. Nobody with a straight face can tell me that through 5 years, Patrick Mahomes' career is better if he loses 4 AFC championship games and just makes the 1 Super Bowl that he beat the Niners in.
It's funny you say that.
Nobody.
I saw an article yesterday, and I don't even know what publication it was.